Wanderers.
The Weckirk Wanderers. That's right. That's
Minnesota
what you
Twins.
called yourself.
The Weckirk Wanderers.
So, when last you guys were here, you had met the nightmares running away from something horrible and scary. And they seemed a little bit out of sorts and a little bit beat up. And so they asked if they could travel with you guys as your paths may kind of go together. And if you remember, the elf wizard cult was like kind of almost seemed like he was almost done with all this adventuring stuff already. So you guys were gonna make camp, right? Isn't that where we left off?
Mm-hmm. Off the trail, yeah.
Yeah, off the trail. So how are you gonna do that with this nightmare group and you guys? What do you guys want to do?
I'm definitely going to be like, hey, anybody want to play some cards? Yeah, no?
Is that the same accent you had last time?
I don't think these people were in the bar when I was doing that.
No, I know. I'm just asking in general.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that accent, but sure.
I think it was some sort of Spanish something. I don't know.
Quag probably wouldn't even ask. He'd just start. He's done it 100 times before. He'd probably just start trying to find a cave or an overhang or something that he could start setting up his tent.
Okay. You guys find a nice grouping of trees. I mean, it's very plainsy out here, right? But there are different areas that have
trees
some
or something.
some trees and stuff. Otherwise, it's pretty flat open space. So you guys, do you guys set up watches with them, or do you guys like take all of them, or?
Well,
I'm thinking one of them, one of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take the middle watch.
You guys take
I'll
your
take the last
watches. Why doesn't everybody roll a 20-sided and let me know in the chat what you guys got?
And my
Why?
fancy new dice
Why-
tray. Just a straight 20, no.
Nope, just a straight 20.
I got a 42.
15.
So Bill, I don't
Who got
remember.
the shittiest roll.
Threat.
Well, that's me. I don't remember the actual name of Shit's Too Close to the Camp, but I would take a watch with her.
They just call her Matilda, right?
Matilda, that's right.
And there's some lizard pronunciation of stuff.
Right. Would I have any idea what I would kind of assume I would what are sort of taboo things in swamp lizard culture?
Probably have some idea, right? Like you probably
Whether or not they're true is another question.
right.
No,
You probably
well,
have things that you think, right?
I would like to find one that I think would likely be able to apply that she might not have seen to one of the people she's traveling with, and explain that he or she does that. Whether it's
So,
have
like-
tattoos or
So like something that they frown upon,
right.
and you're trying to sow discord within their party.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
This
Make
character's
a
on the straight and narrow, I
persuasion.
promise.
I know, right?
This
He was
is a
going to play a
competition.
hero this time.
This is a competition.
We're on the same team.
It's not a competition.
No, we're not.
There's not one
They work-
winner.
they
We're
work
trying
for a
to rid
different
the
guy.
rid the world of
Yes.
baddies.
It's not a You're trying to help the world overall. You're not.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're so confrontational.
But go ahead and roll your persuasion.
Quack doesn't know what's going on. He's oblivious.
Yeah, like this seems really stupid.
I'm so confused on how I ended up here.
I don't know either. It's very strange. The other one was prettier.
16.
I agree.
So do you want to tell her that it's the elf wizard, the gnome warlock, the lizard? Oh, that's her. The
gnome
halfling
warlock.
fighter or the gnome cleric?
The gnome warlock.
Okay, and what is the taboo thing?
It was look. I don't know what was. I meant to text you earlier in the week and ask you what would be taboo to Sun Lizard or to
Whatever
Swamp
you
Lizard.
decide right now is what's going to be it.
What is thrit herd? That's
And I will add it to our lizard people notes.
that they find people who are afraid of water cowardly, and I will say that I heard that he's afraid of water.
Okay. She would ask you like, how did you hear about this? Like,
Roland told me.
no, wait.
He knows something.
People that are afraid. Yeah.
What?
Okay. So she like asks you like in your guys' kind of it doesn't match up perfectly, but you can understand each other. So she asks you like afraid of all water or just like the ocean, like lakes, streams, like drinking, like what?
I'm certain they drink, but I think they are afraid to get their beards wet. They have the short little beards, the gnomes.
It's a female gnome.
Some of those have beards also, I've heard.
Her eyes get kind of wide. You can tell that she hasn't been out and about much. So, John, I want you to make a perception check. Hold on. I'll make it for the lizard chick. Ooh. I should do horrible, but
That is a cracked die. And I got a 7 total.
oh, then you don't notice anything.
Nope.
She seems to be a little bit more on edge, but not like you see her kind of looking around as if like something's a little off. But she doesn't say anything. Okay,
All I heard was she doesn't say anything. I missed the beginning. Sorry.
She looks around like something might be going on, but she doesn't say anything. Like you just look and see that she looks like, I don't know, curious around, but then seems to like subside a little bit.
Okay.
So it gets to be morning.
Just one quick note. I would during my watch I would set up I've got a hunting trap and I would just see if I could catch any small game or anything.
Okay.
Just,
sounds like a plan.
20, 30 meters outside of the camp.
Okay. You set up a small trap. Roll survival.
6.
Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, there's nothing in it.
Fair enough.
So if you guys remember, I gotta look and see what map you guys are on. Oh, good, you're on the map. Because I was on a completely different map. So as you guys remember, you guys kind of came off into here. They said they had something to do at the lake, which now makes that lizard person really nervous. And you guys are going towards this dot right here. And you're supposed to be examining what they said a hunting lodge is what the notes say, right? That possibly have bandits.
That's our goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's your goal. Yep. They had something that they were going to do
With the lake.
on like a little island in the lake or something. So you guys wake up in the morning, you guys are making breakfast and stuff, and you see that Cult, like Kalt, looks super nervous, right? Like he's the elf wizard. And Circle, he would be like, so how do you feel about this going off into the wilderness stuff? That seems a little sketchy.
What is sketchy about this?
He'd be talking to Circle, like
Oh.
the other wizard. But Matt's not paying attention to us.
You
I'm
know
happy-
how it
I'm-
is.
I'm trying.
Wizards only talk to each other.
He's just nodding.
I mean, it's just it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why we would leave the city.
Right?
Like
We had a
like
city.
we had a library, and out here we have nothing.
I agree. This makes no
My
sense.
socks got wet yesterday.
And don't you think that like 10 of us together is way better than 5 of us together?
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think we should maybe can join our forces and
I like that
tackle
idea.
both of these things.
Right, and if all of us are together, we might never have to send watch.
Yes. Let's bring that to them. So as you guys are making lunch, they had their little conversation. Colt walks over to kind of the middle and he's like, so Circle and I have been talking, and we think that if the 10 of us get together and go tackle these things, that this will work out very, very well for all of us and be a better. And you watch the gnome female walk over to him, kind of like give him the like, come here. He kind of leans down. She grabs him by the front of his thing and just slaps him in the face.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like
And
this
she's
tiny
like,
woman.
"What is wrong with you? You signed up for this.
That was his idea. That wasn't
No.
my idea.
Get your butt on that horse and let's get going."
Yeah, that was good. I like her. She's very go-getter. You know?
And you can see like he's just like doesn't even know what to do, but like starts walking towards the horse, right?
So
Like,
if I ever need to do that circle, should I slap you if you have bad ideas? Or
I agree.
So that was his idea. That
oh,
wasn't
okay.
my idea.
Anyone gonna eat any more of this, or can I go back for seconds?
Yeah, no,
Quack's
that's
just
it.
doesn't even care. He's just
Thrid
No,
shows up
Quag
with a
is,
couple of rabbits that were
Oh no, I'm in
around
for
your trap
seconds.
because I can
Oh,
actually
like-
find food.
so they get their stuff, like,
Game.
and you can see like she's like still chastising them as they get on the horses and stuff, and they start leaving because remember they have horses.
Yeah, that was very smart.
good luck.
Yep.
Who's
What
their
are they
The,
going to do with their horses when they have to go to this island?
who's their representative? Oh, I'm sorry, I even interrupted.
It's the
The horse
the
lady.
horse chick, yeah, the one that like was more involved with
Should've known.
horses than people. Well, we'll find a place to put them, of course. The there's a halfling fighter guy too that galls that says we'll tie him up, it'll be fine.
Where will you tie them? Like specifically?
He looks at you and says, I think we're good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you thought no.
And they'll take
no.
off. So they start riding away.
Almost.
How
Almost
much
got
longer-
him.
How much longer you guys have breakfast?
I'd probably pick a few choice bits off of Quag's plate, like with my fingers. Like,
So as an outlander, I can find food for up to 5 people.
oh, nice.
If it offers berries, small game, and water, and so forth, I can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day.
Okay.
You and me both.
So I will print them. So that was not a joke about you not catching anything in your trap. I was just being not like saying my character can.
That's part of the
Fine.
reason that I set the trap, but I forgot it was a specific feature.
So you guys find your food and your water, and you're eating. Wow, breakfast. Everyone make a perception check for me.
Natural 1.
Oh Jesus!
Good times.
I've rolled a 2 and a 1 tonight.
Ooh, I'm at disadvantage. Hold on.
I got a shout out to
That is
two
or circle
crew.
is.
7 total. 7 total.
16 for Thrit.
Mine is
Yeah.
also a 7 total, if that means anything.
So Thrit and Arvin.
I saw that.
I did too.
rolling.
What?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So Thrit and
This will be our
Arvin. As you guys are kind of getting ready and stuff, you really notice that there's really no animal noises of any sort around here. Like none.
It's like the city.
That seems odd.
Yeah,
That doesn't
it seems
that
very
doesn't seem
odd.
that weird to me.
Yeah,
No, this is weird, Circle. Circle, this is weird. This would be like there being no books in your library.
Oh yeah, that's not right.
Well, I'm more
And
of a
usually a sign of danger.
I'm more of a city and town kind of guy myself, but it still seems strange.
Very strange.
What's that? That Roland stole the last bit of food off my plate? That is pretty strange.
Well, we were sharing, Quag. Sharing.
That seems pretty normal, actually. Maybe we should spread out a little bit and look around and see if there's anything threatening.
I'm going to go over to Quag, as I was saying. We're sharing. And may the light of Eus be upon you, and I'm going to tap him and give him advantage on stealth checks.
Who?
Yeah, Reus, the god of light, who I worship.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes. You did say that before. Yep.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, spread out and look around. Here you go.
So
There you guys all are.
You have advantage on stealth checks from Hour.
Wow. Alex
That's what
knows
I'm
that,
gonna
but Quag doesn't.
Move around and
Race. All right. Well.
Where are we?
You guys can move yourself all up in the upper left.
Upper left. Got it.
You guys can
Okay.
move yourselves wherever you want. Everyone should have control. If someone does not, please let me know.
There we go. Okay.
Are we sure we should be splitting up for this?
No.
No, I'm definitely going to follow Quag.
Well, fair enough.
Okay. Done. Everyone stop where you are. Stop where you are.
Oh geez, we're all gonna
Oh,
die.
jeez. Who is
Who's way
this?
down here?
Arvin.
that's me.
Okay, well, then
He's dead.
no one has like the
Death
can't be
save.
surprised feat stuff, right?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Okay, perfect.
No one has feet.
So-
Period.
Out of the ground.
What the heck is that?
Well, that's a drider, but it's not what I actually do.
Bullet? I'm having flashbacks.
Called it. Okay.
Out of
Boy,
the
when he
ground,
said he didn't know how to make up first level opponent, he wasn't kidding.
right? Out of the ground pops this like green spider. Like it's got this like it's what is it? Chitness?
Kite.
The
Chitinous.
chitinous
Chitinous?
Kite.
Yeah,
hide.
chitinous. There you go.
Oh, Titan.
It's all green, right? It's got these big,
Yeah.
multifaceted eyes. It's pincers, and it gets to make a surprise attack on Josh because no one has any of those stupid little feet things that everyone
Is
always
it a
has.
daring leaping spider?
It is like that one, John. I mean, it's that scary as it sits there and follows you with its eyes.
It's a black widow. Arvin's
That
just
seems
bad.
bad.
We're level 1.
I've seen black
Does-
widows. They're not so bad. The daring leaping spider scared me more.
It's a brown recluse.
Does a
That-
13 hit you, Josh?
I'm sorry.
A 13?
Make a
No.
con save, otherwise
Okay.
you're dead.
Well, then let's roll initiative.
You don't
people.
die from the brown recluse. You just slowly have your flesh die from
I
where
was gonna say.
It's
over
nasty.
a long period of time.
So
That
I've
can
literally
mess you up
gone
pretty
to
quick.
both ends of the spectrum. I've rolled a natural 1, then rolled a natural 20. That's it though. That's
Yep, but
this,
the only thing that matters, Alex, is that death save you're gonna have to make.
that's this campaign's one and only natural 20 I'm gonna be rolling.
I was apparently a little bit shocked by this occurrence, and so I, reacted poorly and only got an 8.
Okay, let's see. Is the
Well, that's
21
not that bad.
Quag's initiative?
Yes, 21 is my initiative.
Initiative.
I believe I was the first.
And then it goes to rolling. Unless John's got something. What do you get, John?
John's got a 4. You rolled a natural 1.
Definitely not you then. Man, you guys did horrible.
I did.
I
it.
did.
I wasn't
I
that bad.
literally couldn't have done any better, Bill.
Well, you, but the rest of them. Not great.
As this thing pops up, do I recognize it at all? Like, is this a creature native to these?
No, it is not.
Hmm.
Okay. And you are first, Alex.
We've got company. And I'll just start, as I'm running, pull out my 2 scimitars, run up to this thing, and I will come down with my first scimitar.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
I will mark it with my favorite
Okay.
foe.
Okay.
That'll do a total of 9 points of slashing damage.
Jesus.
And then my offhand bonus action, take a second attack with my second scimitar, be a 12 to hit.
That one will miss.
Okay.
And then it is Roland's turn. Roland.
Do not recognize this here creature.
Rolling.
The tiny one looks like he's in trouble. I'm going to cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay. So that means he has to make like a wisdom save in order to attack him. If not, then he has to attack someone else.
Any creature who targets the warded creature must first make a wisdom save. On a failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack.
Okay. Then it is the spider's turn.
Oh,
So he's going to try to go for Josh. There's a wisdom save that he has to make?
Wisdom save, yeah.
Oh, +0. I got a 15. Is that enough?
Let's see. My DC is... that is enough. So he does,
All right.
does succeed.
So he'll attack Josh.
Yeah,
And
so
he will
here.
get
No, I'm good.
a natural 2. So that will not hit Josh. Even with any bonuses it has. And then it is Arvin's turn.
I will draw my short swords and attack.
What is Arvin again?
Halfling fighter.
Fighter.
I should have put. Well, yeah.
All right.
Forgot he was a fighter.
That's all right. Let's see. My first short sword, I got a 19.
That'll hit.
And that will do 9 points of slashing damage.
Jesus.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I will attack with my offhand
Yep.
and my other short sword. But I only got an 11 on that one.
Yeah, no bonuses hurts. Circle's turn.
Oh no,
All
I
right.
get the bonus. I've got 2 weapon fighting, but
Oh,
I just rolled poorly.
got it.
Let's see. We got a
Oh, you have like a dagger in your offhand or something?
Twin short swords.
Ah, got it.
nice. So I'm going to cast the Ray of Frost on him.
What does Ray of Frost say?
It says
It's not like a cone or anything, right? It's like a cantrip or
It's a
something.
line.
Okay,
cantrip, yeah.
Cantrip, it's a line.
got it.
So that is a 22.
Holy crap.
See?
So I think that hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
I hope so.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then, oh, I need an 8-sided die. Dang it. I thought I had to go roll 12. So that's a 6 damage.
Okay. It is still alive, John.
All right, I will charge in. No, I guess. Drawing my rapier as I charge. And attack. Crap.
I don't think crap hits.
Hold on. Oh, no, I'm +5. Okay, so 13?
No. Crap does not hit.
Crap does not.
Wig.
We gotta take this out before it starts to take us out. And I'll swing through with the first of my 2 scimitars. 21 to hit.
Jesus. You guys are rolling really well.
Yeah.
I assume you don't have that many pluses.
That'll
Well, that's
be
rolling really
another 9 points of slashing.
Go ahead and finish it, Alex.
Yeah, I think I just slash through like one side of its legs, just slice those off as it sort of falls down, and
It falls down and is twitching. As this
Well, that's
purplish ichor rolls out of it.
back up.
You guys,
Icker.
as you see it fall, and you're like kind of out of the surprise and stuff. Remember the nightmare saying that it was like this green spider thing that attacked them, right?
Yep.
So you figure this has probably been tailing them underground for like however long.
With a bunch of pansies.
Yeah. Well, you guys rolled really well, and it did not.
Yep.
I mean, if it had gotten you, it does 1d8 plus 2 poison damage, and then on a failed Constitution, it does another 2d8. So
Oh,
I
that
killed
would
me. Killed me.
basically kill me.
yeah, exactly.
I'm
So
gonna take a quick moment. First, make sure people aren't like touching the ichor.
Yeah.
But then
it's just its blood. It's just its blood.
Okay.
It happens to be purple.
yeah, I was gonna make sure that it's not like caustic or anything.
Yeah, you've.
Well
you're
done,
gonna
guys.
try to touch it or
Good
something.
job.
I mean, I figure I could take a look, see if it's eaten through the grass or anything.
Yeah, no, it just seems to be a weird color. You guys have never seen anything or even heard of anything like this.
This is weird.
Nice work. Good job.
Hopefully, there are not more coming out of the ground.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, we should check. Make sure we don't get snuck up on.
Or perhaps you just power on
Jeez.
and try to
Well,
run
you guys-
these things.
You guys are fairly close to the to where this lodge is supposed to be. Now they said it was bandits. So how do you guys want to approach? How do you want to?
Well,
I don't
as
know.
a side note, I think Thrit will be more attuned to the animal noises, and if they go silent again, or if they don't pick back up, he's going to be paying attention for spiders.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Quag, would you want to go ahead with me, and we could see what we could find?
I suppose that's as good a idea as any.
And then come back and tell the others?
Fair enough.
You guys start heading. You guys start heading towards where the lodge should be. And again, there's imagine it almost like Minnesota plains with like groupings of trees places, right? And you guys probably think to yourself, man, if there are bandits, the trees is where I'd be like having my watch guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like hiding amongst those. So how do you want to approach? I mean, there's pretty tall grass and stuff, but what do you want to?
So if they're going to go ahead, I'm going to touch each one of them, and may the light of Reyes guide you, and then they'll get advantage on stealth checks.
Okay. You
Yeah.
guys stealth it?
I mean,
Yeah.
very much being cautious and keeping my eyes out for, like you said, things like the trees or the tall grass ahead of us. See if anything's.
And as John pointed out in the chat, let's have the two of you make stealth checks because one of you is rolling a 1 and one of you is rolling a 17.
At
We get
advantage,
advantage.
though.
We get
I
advantage.
hear you.
It won't help, sir.
Go for it, John. You first.
Well, I rolled a 3,
And
a nat 20.
okay,
Plus
Hey,
I rolled a 4
And
and a
5.
13 for a total of 16.
woo!
Oh my god, that would have been amazing to actually have someone roll like a 4 and a 20, or a 3 and a. So you guys are keeping low on the tall grass and stuff. You see like one of those groupings of trees. Do you want to go wide around it? Do you want to
Well,
try to get close enough to see if there's something in there?
yeah,
Do you?
I would very much like sort of put my arm out to block Thrit and like point towards it and try to watch it for a second or two before moving up towards it.
You guys can make perception checks if you'd like.
Natural 20 for a total of 26.
You don't see anything
5
moving in there.
plus something else.
It's definitely shadowed. You kind of scan up the tree, like you're almost positive there's nothing in there.
Then I'll sort of wave him on and continue on to the trees as another place to hide us.
As you get to those trees, you can see probably 200 yards out. There's another grouping of trees, and you can see a building in it, right? But it's very shadowed. It's very, it doesn't look like a lodge, but it's definitely where it's supposed to be.
Just the single building,
Yep.
and nothing in between this tree that we're at and the building. You said it's about 200 yards.
There are some like there's a couple groupings of trees like off to the left and a little ways out, and off to the right and a little ways out, but like from here to there, it's almost a direct shot.
I'll sort of look over at Thrit and maybe point towards either direction, see if. You think, should we take a closer look? Maybe.
How well can we observe the place from here? Could we just stay for a little bit and see if we notice anything?
I mean, you can see it, right? It looks almost more like a barn than a lodge. It's just got that kind of domed shape around the top, right? Not domed, but curved over the top,
Well, we can.
Barnish. But you can't make out a lot of features because it's actually like in the trees a little, like so it's darker in there and you're out in the bright light. Well, you're in another set of trees with bright light between you.
Good. Take a look from another angle. As they sort of
Yeah.
point off towards some of the other trees, about equidistance, maybe a little bit closer. But
But I think we stick together and move.
Okay.
Right,
Make
let's
another stealth check.
how long do we have it? Oh, Roland's gone.
An hour.
Yeah.
An hour.
Really? Okay.
18's my low roll plus 7.
18's my
Nice.
low roll, or 18's my high roll, so 21.
Okay. Are you guys going to another outcropping of trees, or are you going towards
Yeah,
the?
I think we're gonna try to like rotate around it, see if we can get a better
Okay,
angle.
so the one on the to the right of you guys is probably closer to it. Do you want to
Perfect.
go to that one or the left one?
Yeah,
Closer.
especially since
Okay.
we can't see from our current distance.
So you guys
Even
are
closer.
kind of heading to those trees. Are you going to stop again and try to like see if you can see movement and stuff?
Yeah, 100% keeping my eye out, taking a look at the trees, and
Okay, make that perception check.
22.
Oh Jesus,
9.
stupid rangers. Yeah, you don't see anything moving in there.
Okay. I'll again
Uh,
sort of put my hand out to stop him as I watch for a minute or two, and then
So as you guys like kind of enter these trees, it dips down in there. You see like it's almost like as it dips down into this like almost little, I don't want to say pit because it's not a pit. It's just grooved out in the center. Like the roots are kind of coming out of the side of the like little hill there, and lots of pine cones and stuff in it, but you don't see anything in here.
Yeah, and again, take another couple minutes as we're basically stealthed here to watch and see if there's any movement or.
So you don't see any movement in the over
Building.
by the building. It's really dark. Like it's darker than it
Shadowed.
should be.
Oh.
Yeah. Like you're just as you're watching, you're just like, man, like you would think it'd be, I don't know, somewhat easy to see.
Especially because it's like early after or like late
Right.
morning, right?
Right.
Who had the other sending stone? I have one.
Who had it? I assume before you left, you would have given it to someone. Like if you're
why I
splitting up
asked.
the party.
I mean, Roland probably would find it amusing to have it.
I would venture to guess that you guys aren't that dumb. That you'd be like, oh, I forgot to give him one of
I
these.
just love to see. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Hmm.
How much would you? I mean, what odds would you put on it?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, this was the
I'm like-
literal reasoning that I
Remember-
pushed to have the sending stones.
As
Right.
players, we might be that stupid.
I pull it out and I
As
hear it ringing in
characters.
Thrit's pocket.
Third holds up his.
Yeah, I'm right here, Quag. What's
I
going on?
I also want to point out that every time you go to stop him from moving, he has totally stopped moving because he hides better when not moving. He's like lift like
He does. It's one of their natural abilities.
yeah.
So I'm
He
just
goes
gonna.
super still, like creepily super still.
Think of the chameleon with the weird hand little.
No, it's literally Drax. You are playing Drax. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah,
so-
Roland probably has it.
yeah, I'll just pull it out and say, we've made quite a bit of progress here, but can't seem to see anyone. No movement, and seems like it's a bit quieter and darker than perhaps we expected.
Do the shadows seem unnatural?
The shadows do not seem unnatural.
Or the darkness?
It must be like a really dark wood or dark building or something.
So, like, is this one of those things where you need us to, or like, you're just gonna go in? Oh,
Just keeping you updated at this here point.
okay.
You still see no one moving around.
And how far are we about at this point?
Maybe 70, 80 yards.
Well, Circle is just going to teach me how to play some cards. So, I mean, if you need anything, like, just, give me another ring here. But, we're just over here.
Greg, why don't we have them come up? Let's have them come up and we'll just all approach it together.
Oh, did I hear Thrit? Did he have an idea? Okay. I will do that.
Fair enough.
So you guys make
This
your
thing
way up. Are
gets
you stealthy or are you guys just
perception.
walking?
I missed what you said, Alex.
I'll be stealthy,
Yeah, actually.
and
not too
I'll
bad.
step a little ways away from the rest of the party if they're not going to be stealthy.
I have disadvantage on these ones.
Thrit,
I got a 23 on stealth.
Thrit, I'm gonna be honest. I
Oh, wow.
did not expect to be this quiet here. It's a bit of a surprise that I've been so advantageous in my approach of these here buildings.
Circle, how'd you do on your stealth?
You expect
Did
it to be
you
louder?
even try?
I didn't expect to be this quiet. It seems
Ah.
like
I didn't
my
because
ability to do so was perhaps boosted.
I've been watching people
Yes,
try
this
to
is what
stealth
Roland
is
said to us.
very
He
confusing.
blessed us.
Oh my gosh, nat 20.
It's just a surprise that a follower of the light would make you better at hiding. I don't know.
So Arvin and Roland,
4 and a
Arvin and
20.
Roland, you guys start like
Yep.
going along, super stealthy,
Roland with the voice.
and you guys both kind of think, "Ah, shit, Circle, did he even come with us?" Like, right? And you go to turn around, and he's like almost like Scooby-Doo exaggerated tiptoeing behind you guys, like
Ruh-roh.
thinking he's doing what you're doing, but he's super silent, right? Like it's super quiet. But you're like, what the hell?
You know what? As long as it's quiet, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'm not questioning it.
But I'm not standing next to him.
Nope, not at all.
So you guys go past the first set of trees, you start going towards the second one. You don't need to make any more stealth checks. I mean, you didn't stop and like adjust anything. You just make your way to the trees. You guys will be able to get to it and shoot off in the short distance there.
What was that?
Jake's breaking stuff.
Oh, I'm using this time to pack things well. Sorry.
What would you all like to do?
Yeah, I'll sort of just point out very generally, like the trees I've looked at and I feel pretty confident are clear, and then point out anything else that might be an advantageous spot to post up a ambush or something. Obviously, can't see from our current distance, but like places
Right.
that I intend on keeping my eye on, trees and tall grass.
I mean, have we knocked on the door yet, or
I think that's our next step.
maybe they're not up?
That's perhaps where my expertise lies. This is one venture, but I don't disagree with your assessment.
Maybe we light it on fire?
Well,
I say we talk to him first.
Oh, okay.
Might be a little drastic.
Light it on fire.
is that what Reyes would do?
Reyes is the god of the sun. The sun lights things on fire all the time. No, you tell me.
That's
Wait,
why I
what?
asked you, because I only just learned about this here, Reyes.
Yeah, no, it's like a thing. You know,
Everyone roll inside check.
sounds very
except
hot.
Which I have disadvantage on. 6.
Oh,
9.
16.
13.
So Matt, you think to yourself, the sun doesn't like things on fire. What the hell? But everyone else just goes along with it. Like, yep, okay.
It is pretty hot.
I should probably explain that to everybody.
That's up to you.
Coming from
Yeah.
a natural perspective, I'm a little surprised, but God's work in mysterious ways.
Yes, they do. It's very mysterious. It's, it's very hot. Makes a lot of sense to me. Yes.
So that's what Thrit was saying too. I felt like perhaps my footsteps caught a couple leaves that I expected to make more noise, but they did not. And he suggested that Reyes protected us in that fashion. Does Reyes prevent the sun from shining on us? Is that?
Yeah, sort of. It's like it's sort of counterintuitive. You're protected from the sun because of things. Just don't question it. It's divine.
Fair enough. Makes sense to me.
It's divine.
It's
It's much
divine.
easier that way. So I
don't
appreciate it.
don't worry about the thinking part. We got that covered.
Holy men and their gods work in mysterious ways.
Very strange. Yes.
Yeah,
Very
I
strange.
agree with that there sentiment. Well, who's gonna be the knocker in this here parlay? Any takers?
Yeah, rolling. This sounds like a job for me.
If you want to have an actual parlay, probably not me. I'm going to take one look at this scar and stab me. But if we want to start a fight, I'm in.
I think you knocking is best.
I use the term parlay very lightly.
If I knocked, they probably wouldn't even hear it.
Well, I'm a bit concerned that your knock may do more damage to you than anything else.
You do seem a bit frail, Circle.
I mean that in the nicest way, of course.
Oh, I agree.
Fair enough.
I'll go.
Okay, so we are agreed. Arvin should knock.
I'll follow him.
I will also be in close proximity.
So what's going on? Arvin's going up there?
With Roland.
Okay.
And Quag.
And Quake. Okay. And the
Red
other
is
two are
going
staying
with-
back?
No?
Oh,
You
so
seem-
everyone's going.
Everyone's going.
You seem to excel in the shadows. Do you want to hang back 20, 30 feet?
No? This could be exciting and fun.
Fair enough. I agree.
We didn't see anybody. It's fine.
So you guys start walking up there. As you start getting closer, you realize it's dark because everything's painted black, like the whole structure. The windows are blacked out.
Dude.
And it definitely looks like a barn, except instead of having big barn doors, it just has like this one, like center, larger than a normal door, but not a full-size barn door. Are you guys just going straight up to it, or what do you? I mean,
Quag is like, he's got one hand on both swords and just sort of looking to everyone else to see if they have their weapons out or not.
Say, Roland, you should ask your fire god to see if he can light it up.
Yeah, we'll do that later.
what, you guys keep going.
I mean, we can't see inside.
More
so-
cautiously, yes, but keep going.
Yeah, and still keeping my eye out, watching the trees, watching the grass.
Okay. Well, you guys make it to the barn. You're at the bottom of this map if you can't.
Nice.
I think I gave everyone control again. You get to the door.
Marvin, you said you were going to knock, yes?
I'm sorry?
You said you were going to knock, yes?
No. Oh. If I knock, there's going to be a fight.
I believe he said he should not be the one who knocks, but
Oh, all right. Well, I will be.
No. He said he should
Sure.
not knock unless we wanted to fight.
There are definitely windows, but like I said, they're blacked out. And when you get close enough, like there's probably a window right in front of you guys here.
I would try
You can
to look
also
at.
see that there's wood over the inside of them. So not only are they painted black, they also have like wood. The place is definitely not super maintained. But it doesn't seem to be anything on the outside walls that seems to be broken. You assume maybe the roof might not be great, but
I'm
Let
gonna
me-
But it
leave
doesn't-
motion.
Let me just try one thing here, and I'm gonna go up to the door and just put my ear next to it and see if I can hear
Okay.
anything.
Make a perception check.
12.
You don't hear anything.
Seems good.
Maybe
please
hold
roll.
on. Why don't you like go away from the door? I will knock. And then
Okay. Yeah, I'll like post up around the side.
everybody
Okay.
go. I'll knock on the door. Everybody go this way.
I'm gonna like maybe 10 feet down the row, like just press myself against the wall.
Okay.
I'll follow along.
So Roland knocks,
Okay. Yeah. Give it a good
and then what?
couple raps. Yeah. Like, hello, weary
Yep.
traveler. Have much gold on
Nothing.
me. No.
Nothing.
Looking for lodgings. We'll pay very many golds.
Nothing. You
Well-
don't hear anything. No one comes to the door. Nothing.
I've seen this play out time and time again, and he sheathes his sword and puts his shoulder down. Just say the word.
And now you do it this one.
Wonder if it's
Just
abandoned.
go for it.
Since no one's home, should we just go back?
No, we're going inside. If no one's home, then what's the problem, Circle?
Well,
Yeah.
we gotta make sure this problem's taken care of. And Quag starts running at the door, and at the last second, like, will pull in his right arm and his head into his shell, and just shoulder down so the shell hits the door to try to burst it down.
Okay. So Quake starts running at it. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna wait
no.
for Flag to.
Thrid is
Alright,
assuming
sure,
the
then.
door will be opened at the last minute and Quag will go barreling in, but he's waiting to see.
So you hit the door. I'll make a strength check, I guess.
21.
Athletics. Okay.
Athletics will be 23.
So you hit it, and the door jam, like you can see the whole like frame of the door kind of like cave in, and it'll swing open. Probably unlocked, but so we're gonna do this. Is what you see from the light coming. Oh, you go actually in, huh?
I don't know. However far I get.
So you
I
can
figured I
kind of
had some
see.
momentum.
It is super dark in there, but you can kind of see that area.
I'm gonna cast light on
Okay.
on my holy symbol.
And where are you?
I will be following. Like I'll just casually walk in right after you burst the door open. Like,
So you're there and you have light.
yeah.
How far does light extend out?
Light extends
30 or 60?
20-foot radius.
Yeah, I didn't think it was
40
very
feet.
much.
40 feet out. 40 feet's a lot.
Well, 20-foot radius though, right?
Yeah, so I mean, it's 40
Yeah.
feet around. So. Yeah, 20-foot circle.
Yeah.
I don't know how math works.
Yeah, obviously.
English teacher.
Yeah.
So am I. But I knew what it was. So I mean, you guys can see that obviously because the bookcase is blocking. Like this is a bookcase, like a really high thing. The books look tattered and worn. You can see that the boards and the floor are kind of rickety. They're not as bad as this. There's not like holes.
Look, circle.
It just
They're
looked.
people.
It just looked like cool old wood floor. You know what I mean?
Circle's like at the corner of the house.
Nope, I'm
There's a
Yeah,
I'll be
you're
the last
yeah,
one
you're
in.
so far away.
there's a broken down table over here. You can see another table that's kind of broken there. Over here, there's more cases filled with things.
Hello, we have many gold.
Yeah, nothing.
These are bad bandits.
So go ahead and take it slow so I can reveal the stuff to you and whatnot.
Quag's just gonna start entering the main room
I'm
here.
gonna look at
Yep.
this. I'm gonna investigate the bookshelf.
Okay, so the light still isn't going to go over here because the light's on him, and
I'm
roll me
also looking at the bookshelf. Is there anything decent?
roll me a investigation there, Jake and Matt.
If they're taking a minute to take a look at the books and stuff, I'm gonna pull out a torch in my tinderbox and try to
Okay.
light it.
That'll work.
Wow,
can
I
do
rolled
that.
a 1 plus a 3, so I got a 4.
I didn't realize this was a research mission. As he lights the torch.
What do you get? Sorry, guys. 4 for the wizard.
8.
Is that an
Nat
8?
1.
So it's a. I mean, there are books and stuff on here. There are parchments. Not everything is a book. Some are scrolls. Some are like just loose papers. A lot of it seems to be in languages that you guys just don't know.
Yeah, these are stupid books.
So Quag's just gonna have the torch in his offhand and the scimitar out in his main hand, and he's
Okay.
I've got both my short swords
they're looking
drawn, and
through
I'll kind of follow after
No,
Quag.
you guys can stay at the books. You guys are still looking. He started
okay.
walking in.
Oh, okay.
So as you get out here,
Circle,
It's-
did you go? Okay.
Well, there's a
Quag
bookshelf
and-
over here too. It looks like.
Quag and Arvin, I need you to make perception checks quick.
Thrit will follow them.
Okay.
man 14.
12.
So you what?
John, I believe the finger you wanted to use was that one.
Well, both indicated the number I rolled. One indicated the feeling that accompanied it. Yes.
So you guys hear? I don't know if you can hear this. Hold on.
Oh,
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
I
That's a
rolled a 1
kid's
on
tooth.
you mean
So
this?
you hear that somewhere out in the shadows. Kinda. Yep. But not that much and not that loud.
Might be another one of them spiders.
And you guys can see that there's
Which
more
direction?
more stuff out. Kind of off. There's another set of shelves over here. It's kind of off in that direction.
I didn't see where you pointed. To the left, in front of us.
Oh, sorry. Let me get the off over
Yeah,
here.
So fiddly. I mean, if Circle's jumping in there, I'm gonna definitely move up to protect him.
I'm more concerned about these books.
Yeah,
Like, what if there's
he's
something
looking at the next set of books.
Circle,
It's not all books. There's all sorts of stuff on there.
Roland, you should join us.
Oh, yeah.
Circle, be a little bit more cautious. I suggest you
guys-
stay behind us as we progress through here.
You guys hear that noise again, real quick? Like you're almost sure it's on the other side of this. Like it's Oh, I'm sorry. I also forgot. As
There's
you
a
guys
tiny-
are looking around, so there is a walkway around the outer edge of this place, as if there's another floor, but it probably comes like it probably overhangs you guys like here, and then it's a big square in the middle that's open that you can see all the way to the roof with the light. But there's definitely a ledge up top all the way around it. But you definitely heard it coming from the other side of that book.
I feel like somebody's gambling in here. This is a gambling hall?
Well,
Someone shooting dice?
Let's take this nice and slow, all right?
Yep.
Let's not be too hasty. And yeah, I mean, as I have the torch out still, I'm just gonna very slowly start progressing, keeping my eyes out.
Okay. Keep going.
I will stop as Circle takes his time reading the fucking books, knowing that
I will grab a hold of his shoulder gently and pull him along.
not
Just
wanting,
There.
not wanting to split the party too much.
Hurry up, Circle. You're going the way of the gnome.
Okay. Oh, where's Circle going?
No, Circle, come back.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, just leave him. No, it's fine. We'll know what's in here if he goes over there.
No, Quag
Put a leash on
immediately
it.
follows him as best he can. Circle this.
Okay.
Cannot.
He runs over there. Jesus.
I do not know how to make this any more clear, Circle. Do not leave my line of sight.
He's a big boy. He'll figure
See
it
this
out.
side of the room. The sound definitely comes back over here. The last little shadowed part.
I'll start
You go
very
that way.
slowly moving towards it.
Okay. So you take one more step. Okay. So as you come over
Keeping
there,
my eyes out.
you see a man frozen in place. Like he's not moving. It's like still, right? His hands are up. He looks like he's running away from this trap. Like he's facing. Oops, I don't have him facing the right way. I don't think. He's facing away from. He should be facing that way. From that door over on the floor there, as if he was running away from that. Like he's frozen in that pose of like in between steps.
The one directly, this one here, this door, right?
Yep.
And that's a hole in the floor with doors covering it.
Yes. Well, they're broken, but yes.
And he is in the approximate area that I was hearing the rattling.
Yes.
Bill,
Yep.
can I make a nature roll?
Sure. What would you like to know?
Well, I think I know what it is. Or animal handling or nature? Which one? Nature, probably. A nat 20?
And what are you trying to figure out?
If that's a carrion crawler hole? Or if they're carrion
No.
crawlers?
No, that's actually like a trapdoor that was on the
Trapdoor.
floor. Like not a
Right,
trapdoor.
yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah. They come out from under doors.
oh, nah. Nope. That's not what you think it is. You just think something broke through there, but you don't think it's that.
So,
Roland, you go over to this guy.
yeah, I'm gonna look at him, and I look like I'm
like
saying
all
a prayer
around him?
over him.
I would move right up next behind him.
I'm gonna
Watch
try to
yourself,
make.
Roland.
So as you guys walk
There's
around to the front,
strange happenings.
do both of you have lights?
I'm like distracted trying to watch the
Yes.
important things, and then also try to keep an eye on Circle so he doesn't like
He's right
fall
next to
down
the hole.
Roland has light on his holy symbol, and I have a torch.
So I'm trying to say a prayer over him, but also seeing if he's got anything on him. While I'm
Arvid,
doing
as
it.
you
Circle is
walk
going to
around the
die here
front-
soon. Something has paralyzed this man.
As you walk around the front of him, you see that
That's horrible.
where his eyes should be is just skin. There's no sockets. There's no eyelids. There's no nothing. It's just flat,
I really
flat,
hate that.
closed. Circle,
Don't love to
make
see
an
it.
investigation check on your broken shelving there.
Oh, nice.
He's really blind to the truth. He's
17.
got no eyeballs.
17.
Yeah.
So in this mess of stuff, there's definitely a book that looks like it's a little more I don't want to say fancy, but like definitely has like scroll work on it and stuff, right? Like on the outside. You also see
Necronomicon?
yeah, Necronomicon. You also see a bag that looks like a small, probably about the size of like my dice bag and stuff, right? Sitting there, and then there's a marionette like laying there.
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
that's creepy. Yeah, what's in the bag?
Do you reach for it?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm curious. I'm gonna take the fancy book. I'm probably gonna flip
Yep.
through it a little bit and then grab the bag.
Okay, so
we have another character
flip through
ready.
you flip through the fancy book.
He does not.
Again, you're not sure the language. Wait, do you speak Celestial?
I doubt it. Let me check.
Okay.
No.
Okay, then you don't understand the language. You start to reach for the bag, and you get your hand on it, and you lift it up, and you open it, and there is a bunch of dice in there.
Oh, perfect. I love dice. I'll
Cool.
take them with me.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, I'm gonna probably finger through them a little bit just to check them out because I have a dice set, and that's like
Yep.
my primary means of gambling. So I'm gonna just kind of compare them to what I have.
Okay. Does anyone touch the guy or anything, or are you just like looking at him?
No.
Somebody get a 10-foot pole.
I mean,
was-
Quag's got. He's intently, sort of investigating, seeing what's going on.
He's not breathing, not moving. There's nothing.
Roland was gonna try to rifle through his pockets.
So you go to digging. So like you see that he has
Must be a religious...
like a vest on, and you start reaching into the one pocket. As soon as you touch his clothing, he just like basically turns into dust and drops to the floor.
Oh.
And it's like just a pile of like ash on the floor.
Okay. Well, that was not what I was expecting.
Do we still
to
hear the
happen.
rattling?
You do not.
Quag immediately just turns around and he wants to put himself in between everyone in the hole.
Okay.
Finish what you're doing. I'll keep my eye on this.
Is anyone searching any of the other
Is it
stuff?
is this open? Is this an open hole or is it closed?
Like it's how it looks, right? There's
So Quag would cautiously drop
half
the torch, just maybe
It's gonna light everything up.
just below the entrance of this trapdoor. See if you can see anything down there as people investigate.
So you drop it. Well, so like as you look over, you can see that there are stairs going down.
Okay.
They look a little broken. They look a little rickety. You still want to drop it down the like the wood stairs?
I don't want to let go of it. I just want to lower it so I can take a little peek and see if there's anything down there.
So you start like
immediate
leaning
threats?
it over, and you're like, oh, stairs, and you lean a little farther, and you look over the edge, and you kind of jump a little bit because there's another one of those guys with like just the skin over his eyes, no eyeballs, no eyelids, no
staring up at the stairs,
looking like he was running up after the other guy and froze in the same type of like, I want to get the hell out of here.
Roland, we got another one.
It's hard to.
I'll go
it's hard
say
to
a
judge
prayer
if it's
over it.
Hold
necessarily
up.
fear or not,
Hold up.
Quag,
but without
What do
eyes,
we-
it's hard
what,
to.
what do we think of Roland's plan to burn the place down now? Are we leaning closer toward that?
I've never been opposed to that idea.
I mean, maybe
You
we should
guys-
see if there's anything good down there first.
You
and then
guys
we'll
hear
light
the
it.
sound again over from the other broken bookshelf.
I was just over there looking at it.
Oh, were you? I'm sorry. I was on a
Well, then he
different app.
called me over, so
I'm sorry. Oh, well, hold on. Let's go back to you being over there because
okay.
I had to go to the other map to see what was at the bottom of the hole. When you look down there.
Thrit, by the way, is basically just keeping his head on a swivel between Circle and Roland and the pit and Quag and yeah.
So you
Everything all the time.
are investigating that. You can roll an investigation on that one.
Sure. 16.
Okay, so you start moving some of the boards, like because you can see there's stuff underneath it, right? And you move a board, and you can see a marionette like kind of on its side,
Boy, I really hate
like
that.
laying in that stuff. You go to move another board, and as you do, its head turns towards you,
Oh,
and it raises its little hand, and you see this like silver, like spike come out of it, and it tries to get you.
shit.
So he is going to try to attack you.
Roland, did you drop something? What's going on over there?
No, I'm fighting this marionette over here. It's
What?
No,
Does
the marionette
does a
came to
13
life.
hit you?
So, no, it doesn't.
Okay, then it misses, and we can roll initiative. Yay! Because I know you guys love initiative. I'm going to use a different die because, good God, I can't roll for crap.
Just so you know, Jake, I fully support what you're doing.
My mother packed my dice, so here we are.
I do not fully support it. Just so you know, Jake.
That's fine.
I will be your second in command in this rebellion.
Thank you.
What did? Oh, Matt didn't roll.
Bill, I think you need to give him disadvantage.
Man, I
Yeah,
had to
I
pee
do
so
Truly random.
bad. Let's see, 12 plus was my initiative, probably 1.
Well, according to
Yeah,
Elon
13.
Musk, we're all in a simulation, so your plastic dice are just as bad as my electronic ones.
Okay, so Roland, you are first.
I disagree. I physically cannot roll worse with electronic dice.
So the dolls are coming to life. That's fine.
Yeah, you just keep looking at your books, and it'll be okay.
Roland, what are you doing?
What dolls? There are dolls in here?
Yeah, there's marionettes. We're fighting them now. One's trying to kill me.
It happens.
I suspect it's what stripped these people of their eyeballs. Probably. Who knows? I don't know. I'm going to kill it. So is it my turn?
Yeah, I said Roland like 3 times.
I didn't hear you. Sorry. Just a lot of chit chat. I'm going to smack it with my. You know what? I'm actually going to maybe try to Word of Radiance. So it has to make a con save.
Has to make a con save.
Yes.
It got a 22.
That's good. Yeah. It doesn't take any damage.
Woohoo! Then it's its turn. And it got a 16. Does a 16 hit you?
Does not.
Jesus Christ. How much do you have?
I'm not clear.
Circle.
I have 17.
I get to go next? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem
No.
right. All right, I'm going to cast the firebolt.
From behind a shelf that you can't
Oh,
see
I
him?
suppose I can't. I can't, can I? I'll move out
No.
there. There you go.
He's over here. The thing's over here. Unless you're going to attack the one that's just
Oh.
laying there.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was over here for
Nope.
some reason. Okay.
No.
Yes, I'll move over here and I'll cast firebolt at it.
Okay.
So that's 22 to hit,
That hits.
and then a D10 damage, which is awesome. 7.
7. Does it say anything about like catching wood things in the area on fire or anything?
It is a bolt of
A
fire.
flammable object hit by this spell ignites if it isn't being worn or
Hey,
carried.
look, we are going to light this place on fire.
Let's do this. Let's burn this place down.
Do it.
So you see that the shelf and the puppet catch on fire.
Oops.
And then it is Quake's turn.
Roland, I can't help but notice things got a little complicated over there. You need help?
I mean, maybe.
Say no more. And I will.
Well, I suppose I should put something for where it is so you can see it, huh? We'll use this deep gnome because he looks.
Can I step here or no?
And I'll put a little guy here too.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
not
That
doing
one's
anything.
coming back to life. That one's coming to
No,
life.
it's
now?
just there.
Is this a space? Like
Yeah. Yeah, you can step onto the shelf.
So I'm gonna go full
I
air.
mean, it's probably like what is it? Hazardous terrain or whatever it is.
But I could swing at him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily.
So I'm gonna go full Aragorn on Weathertop and sword in one hand and the torch in the other, and I'm going to try to
Nice.
strike this thing twice.
Okay.
First with the scimitar will be a fucking 13 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
If you don't turn around and throw that torch at the other one.
I think I'm too far away.
Oh.
The other one didn't move.
Is this thing still moving?
Yeah, it's still good.
I don't know what a torch is for. I don't know that I'm proficient or what you want me to roll, but I'm
It'd
gonna
be like a
swing
club.
at it.
I was gonna say, imagine it's
Like
like
a
a club.
12 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
I mean, like a flaming club, you know.
Do I get a +1 for a flaming club?
No. Arvin, it is your
We're
turn.
looking for a 13. I know that. It's a valuable turn.
A lot of information.
I'm gonna move over here, and then pull out my hand crossbow and shoot it,
Okay.
and probably miss with a 12.
Yep.
Twang.
You know, it's pretty small. It's hard to hit. And then Thrit.
The one to our right here, have I seen this? Is this moving?
It's not moving. I don't know that Circle even said it's there, did he?
No, I don't. believe you
Nope,
did.
I was too busy. I found some dice and a book.
It was in all the stuff.
All
Do you even
right.
have to ask when it comes to Matt?
Yeah, not a chance. I'm not going to tell anyone. Nobody asked in my defense.
No one knew to ask in our defense.
Yeah, right.
Making a step there, and use my rapier on it.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. The dice do not roll flat. That's a 15.
That is.
To hit. And so I will hit it, and I will sneak attack it
Ooh.
because
Thrit, you're a rogue.
I am a rouge.
Rouge.
10, 13 points of damage.
Ooh. It is still alive.
Oh shit.
This is one
It
heck
is
of a.
Roland's turn.
Keep rolling.
All right. I think I'm going to pull up my mace then, since it rolled so well in that spell before, and just try to give it the old 1-2.
God, is it bad that literally in less than an hour and a half I've wrote notes and already forgot what they mean?
That would be
Trying here.
18 to hit.
Hold on. Here's my notes from last session. Sterling, not a buffoon. All other council members under enemies.
4 damage.
That's it? Wow, okay.
I have 5 pages
My
of
cleric.
notes from session 1 and I don't know what they mean.
I've got
Okay,
pretty
it's
kind of
its
notes,
turn.
too.
And it's gonna attack. Man, who looks like the easiest to hit?
Me?
It's gonna attack the ranger. No, the turtles are hard shelled. It's gonna attack the lizard man. Ooh, John, 21.
Nope.
Liar.
If you go more than 3 over, you miss.
Yeah,
One of these days it'll work.
and you take 6 damage as it stabs you with its little like silver
All I'm saying is
dagger.
Matt told me that he's got an idea for another one shot, and if anyone's gonna subscribe to the concept of odds hit and evens miss, it would be Matt.
Oh, God.
So,
100%.
you guys hear this little like tapping across the floor, and you see the other marionette has walked out of this stuff, and it's holding its hand up, like, but it's only got like, it doesn't have a fingers. It just has like those like rounded like, you know, hands, but it's pointing like up at the well above it, I guess.
The balcony.
Yep.
Well, boy, I sure hate this.
And then it is Circle's turn.
Man, I was trying to catch up on my notes. All right, let's, well, now that thing is on fire, let's try to put it out.
Oh yeah, it should have taken fire damage. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
Wow, that was a really good roll. 13.
That'll hit.
I saw that circle.
Shh. 2
2
damage.
I will join this revolution.
Quag.
Does that put the fire out?
No. Does it say it puts fire out? It's now just cold wood burning.
Let's see. So its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
And
Cool.
it puts its fire out.
Just make it up.
Sure.
He doesn't know.
Sure, it puts the fire out. Now you
Um,
do less damage to it. Good job.
Thank you. I'm going to start it back on fire probably next turn.
so,
Oh no, now it's got a layer of frost.
well,
so.
here's the thing, though, because you said when he hit it with the firebolt that it and the bookshelf
Yeah, but
set
it's
on fire.
it's a ray of frost. The shelf is put out too.
Okay.
Otherwise, you guys would all be standing in fire.
That's why I
Probably.
asked, because I was
I
gonna get
didn't
the fuck
want
out
to.
of there.
No.
We were leaving.
I'm gonna try to first swipe down at this with my scimitar.
Okay.
19 hits.
Nope.
That'll be 9 points of slashing.
Okay. One of its little arms falls off.
But it's still appearing to.
It's kind of spinning in circles a little bit.
It looks like it's gonna continue to be violent.
Oh, probably.
I will swing down with my torch if I can. 14 to hit.
That hits.
I believe a club is a D4. I don't know if there's any bonus for it being on fire.
Your strength.
So total of 7 physical damage. I don't know.
Go
if
ahead
you
and
want-
finish it.
Jeez.
I think since it's on fire, I'm going to hit it. Obviously slash down, maybe at like the thigh or the upper knee, and it'll like, I picture it like dropping down, and then like me coming back through with another swing of the torch and hitting it with the flame and it igniting and just starting to incinerate and turn to ash.
Okay. You also probably send it flying a little bit, like into the wall. It like hits and falls
Probably.
down, slumps over. Arvin.
I will though, since I still have movement. I'm gonna drop back and try to, since I heard that thing behind us, try to interpose with it.
Okay. Arvin.
Well, when I see Quag moving like that, I will
We've got more friends behind.
step forward and shoot him with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
Does 23 hit?
Oh yeah.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Threat.
Fantastic bolt.
Josh, you use your crossbow again?
I did just use my crossbow again, yeah.
All right. Odd question, Bill. Do they look like I could
Fucking John.
I'm just gonna ask if I think my bite could actually get anything out of them, because I don't think it could.
Can you what? Sure, you could like bite it.
Right, but I can't get any healing out of it, I'm assuming, right?
No. Well,
Right.
I mean, it just says that you do, right?
Right, but
I think you do.
But,
Alright, well, then
I
I'll-
want to make it more difficult for myself, so.
no, I'm just saying.
That's classic.
I assumed as a lizardman that I get the 4 healing points I could gain from a successful
Oh.
bite attack would be.
Sure. Wood
From a
doesn't
lip-
help you at all. Sounds
from a
good.
rapier. All right. Well, I'm gonna stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm gonna fail to stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
I didn't technically fail.
grab
You're looking
another
for a
roll.
13.
2.
Okay.
Roll
I
it.
rolled a 2.
Roll it
Best
as your
effort.
turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try Word of Radiance again, so I need to make a con save.
Con save. How close do you have to be for Word of Radiance?
I think it's at least 30 feet. So let's check here. It is. Oh, it's 5 feet.
That's what I thought.
Dang.
It hits
All right, I'll
everything
walk up
around
to it.
you in 5 feet.
Okay.
Like it
I'll
hits
do that.
everything, but it's only 5 feet.
Yeah, then I'll just.
I rolled a 19. So
Damn, these things got good rolls.
Then it's his turn. It waves its hands like this, and it starts walking away and pointing up. You guys can take attacks of opportunity if you want.
Oh, heck yeah.
I will.
And it's
What's it pointing up for?
I don't know. We should probably look up.
it is made
That
of
is-
wood, correct?
A 13
Correct.
to hit.
Can I?
That is.
I'll let them finish.
18.
That hits too.
9 points damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 points damage.
Okay. What do you want to do, Alex?
I want to try to swing at it with the torch. So,
Okay.
Your flaming club.
it is my offhand, so I won't get the bonus on it. But it
Okay.
is on fire. If that does anything extra, 25 to hit.
Okay.
Hey, the
So
flaming
do your
brand
damage,
in Lord of the Rings
and then it's set on
CCG
fire.
was so good they banned it.
So since it's offhand, it doesn't get my strength bonus. It's 3 points of bludgeoning, and then
Okay.
since
And
a
then the
torch.
fire damage. Okay, it is on fire. And then it is Circle's turn.
All right, let's hit this guy with the ray of frost, or at least
You
try.
cannot see him. There's
I'll
a
have to,
bunch
I'll
of
have to move
shells in your
over
way.
here. Oh, right there. Boom. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, I can move there. Okay.
FYI, I took some NyQuil, so I maybe got like 20, 30 minutes in me.
Are you sick, Chase?
Yeah, and my child decided to bring a cold home like 2 days before we were moving. So,
I get to pull a card.
yeah,
A
very.
good card or a bad card?
Bad card.
Oh,
Oh no!
Excellent.
Circle.
Excellent.
I've never felt this way before. Make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
18.
On a failed.
Oh, that's the love one.
One
It is the love one.
How did you know that from that little bit of statement?
The name. I will never forget the name.
Amazing.
What was it called?
I've never felt this way before.
I rolled a 1.
Oh,
So I don't think I made that save.
that puppet is so important.
No, and you have to
you.
pull another card. I'm
That-
just kidding.
Puppet is
Keep it
so
going.
important to you.
Oh man.
Circle. You're like, oh my god, the puppet. Like, I see it now. It's beautiful.
Those curves.
Oh.
Those.
Curves.
So perfectly
it is-
sculpted.
It
Wait,
has
sorry.
entangled me in its strings.
You're in love with the puppet. That's
So I'm gonna, guys. We need to stop attacking it. It knows something. I'm gonna try everything I can.
It did point up, so you might have a point.
Quag.
Oh man. See, this is the best part because Quag is not insightful in the slightest.
Hold on.
Do I believe Circle at all in his claims that this thing knows something that I don't?
I don't know. Do you?
I'm happy to roll.
Yeah, go for it.
Insight or
Yeah, that sounds good.
which is at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
How about a 5?
Damn.
Is that the good thing or the bad thing then? I think you're like, what? Huh?
I think Quag will ready an attack.
Okay.
I mean, obviously this thing's on fire.
Yep.
It's a 5 though.
Circle thinks it's hot.
I think you think the other one attacked you.
I'm so torn because if I believe Circle in the slightest, I might try to put this out then so it doesn't die. I think with that roll, I think Quag thinks that Circle might have the ability to learn something from this, so I'm gonna try to put it out.
Man, I read it the other way. You rolled a bad roll. I would think you'd think, whatever, that thing attacked me. You have no insight into this.
I don't know how
Well, maybe
wizards
I'm wrong.
work.
I think it was an insight roll to see what he thought of Circle's statement. I don't think it was a.
That's what I
insight
thought.
Yeah, so he doesn't believe him, right? He failed.
No, he fails.
His insight is bad.
I failed.
Right,
the
because
insight.
Circle's telling the truth. As far as Circle's concerned, he's
Yes.
telling the truth. And so I'm on Bill's side. I think Circle's like fully believes what he's saying. So I think that if it's a bad roll, he wouldn't believe him.
Yeah,
No,
but
that's
would
not how it
anybody in
works.
this party care?
No, not at all. I'm gonna kill this thing. I don't give a crap.
So anyway, what are you doing, Alex?
So it would essentially be an insight versus deception, and I
He's
rolled a
not trying to
5.
deceive you, though.
In theory, he is though, because I'm trying to determine.
It's your character, man. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, just don't stress out.
Since I rolled a 5 on my insight to determine whether or not I believe Circle thinks that this thing knows anything
Alex,
else.
You can do what you want. You could have said right away, "I believe him." I wouldn't have made
Yeah.
you roll. You chose to.
I
Interpret
chose
it how
to.
you
Absolutely,
will.
I did. So therefore, in my mind, how that works is I believe Circle thinks that this thing knows something that we need to know. So I'm going to try to put it out because it's currently on fire, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to prevent it from dying.
Ow.
I'm going to just like jump on it and try to like suppress the fire.
Stop, drop, and roll it.
Okay. I don't know what you do for that. Athletics?
I was gonna say athletics.
Oppose athletics because it doesn't know what you're doing?
Yeah, I guess probably it would be a grapple to like grab it and
Yeah, probably.
wrestle it to the ground. 19.
You only got a 13. So you grab him.
I got it. A
That's
Circle,
where we're
I
at.
got
I
it.
think you grab him in both hands and
What should I do next, Circle?
Just keep her there.
and then it is Arvin's turn.
I'm trusting you here.
I'm gonna drop my crossbow and draw my other short sword and charge in.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you not
And
hear, Circle?
You get advantage because he's holding it.
Circle said there's something to learn from this here thing.
There is no reason that I would believe anything from Circle, and I'm gonna try to kill it.
See, I helped.
22.
Yep, that is.
All right, that'll do 9 points of damage, slashing.
Ooh, okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'll attack with my offhand weapon.
No.
Oof.
No.
Does a 15 hit?
Yep.
Nice.
5 more points of slashing damage.
Oh, that's not good. Thread's turn.
I just have no idea what to do here.
Well, I'm gonna give you a chance to think about that because I have a dog that's dragging a water dish around the house. Hold on.
Cool.
The Circle yelled, "It has information we need."
You heard, Circle. He said this thing is an informant or has something capable of progressing us in our current direction.
It's a stupid mute puppet. Just kill it.
You don't know that.
Has it spoken yet? No. Please kill it.
Hey, John, another beer I think you'd like.
I can't see what it is.
Say honey raspberry ale.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. I'm drinking Big Axe Brewing Company Blueberry Lemon Sour, which is pretty awesome.
Nice.
I am drinking Insight Brewing's. It's just a tankard, so you can't even see it. They're calling it Hop Spin, and every I think it's 2 to 3 months they replace the hops with something else. So
Nice.
it'll be 1 month it'll be Idaho 7, next month it'll be Mosaic. So this is their second in that.
Matt, did you
I'm
just
drinking-
hold up a can of Coors?
No, I'm drinking
LaCroix.
Virgin White Claws.
Oh.
Liqueurs.
What'd you do there? John?
I made a wisdom save, and I made it in the way I would make it. Old school, tried to roll under it with a straight D20 roll, and I did. So I think I'm going to slash at it still.
No.
I tried, Matt. I don't.
That is a 13 exactly,
You're gonna kill it.
and I will sneak attack it.
Am I threatening it? I mean,
12 points of damage.
I guess Arvin is.
I am.
Finish it, John.
Oh, I literally pin it to the ground with my rapier.
No, it's in Quag's hands.
Right, like I stick
You like
through the
get through
wood,
him.
through the
So I like
marionette.
I like fell on it to try to put it out.
Right, but it's on the ground. I'm saying I stabbed under you, stabbed through it to the ground, and it's. I leave my rapier there going.
I'm gonna fall to my knees and just heave cry.
You see,
Like
see
the really ugly cry.
The rapier go into the.
I go back and pick up my crossbow.
Comes through, pins it to the ground, but it like had stabbed through, so there's a good chunk of rapier. When it hits the ground, as it goes through, its little body clicks down like down to the bottom, and like the little hand at the end just goes on the wood floor, and it just lays there.
I'm gonna fall to my knees. I'm gonna heave cry with like the snot and everything.
So you guys see Circle just like.
Okay, well that's
Just
weird.
Quag, when I told you these religious men operated in mysterious ways, wizards are even more mysterious, I feel.
Oh, you didn't say that, so I don't know what you expected.
I believe I did say that they were operated in mysterious ways, these holy men and their gods.
You didn't say anything about wizards, though.
No, I'm saying now I'm adding to that. I'm amending my last statement.
There's just so many rules that you're introducing here. It's hard to.
This is not a rule. It's more of a guideline.
I'm gonna run up and try to pull the rapier out, which I know I won't be able to. There's not a chance I'm strong enough.
I slap away his hand. Do not touch my sword. Then I pull it out myself.
He pulls it out. The doll comes up a little bit and then falls off the end and just.
I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna cradle it.
So Circle's full on like rocking with this like
Circle,
marionette.
I did what I could to save this here. I know it potentially had lots of information to share with us, but apparently the group did not take that into account.
It was a mute puppet.
You don't know that, Roland. You're just making an assumption.
Okay, I'm gonna look up because it pointed up. I'm gonna look up.
Thrit awkwardly reaches out and goes to pat Circle on the back, but doesn't quite make it there, but still makes the patting motion above it.
That
it's just that
seems real half-assed.
it's just that ledge all the way around. You can see that there's shelves and stuff up there, but
are there stairs?
Is there a way to get up there?
you assume that there was a ladder, but there's a bunch of broken stuff all over the place. It's not that high. I mean, it's.
Could I climb?
Probably
I could
9,
definitely
10
climb
feet.
up there if we need to. Do you need me? We could stack a bookshelf. I could climb up there.
I'm a little bit more concerned that we're not relying on the more educated folk to listen to what they have to say about things like this here marionette. I mean, obviously, Circle's more informed about the arcane matters, yet you all continued to berate this poor creation.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there, Quag. The puppet tried to kill us. So
Allegedly.
I'm more experienced in the natural occurrences.
And the puppet pointed up, so yes, it did have information for us. So maybe we climb up and see what's up there.
Circle here asserted that this thing had plenty to share with us, and we did not give it the opportunity to do so.
He is ugly crying on the floor over this doll. I don't think that Circle knows what Circle's talking about right now.
I think there's a real
disagree.
possibility that Circle is having a mental breakdown
Oh,
over
oh
having
yes.
to be,
Most
you know,
certainly.
Over
outside of
not learning
the
as
city.
much as we could have from this here.
Okay, I
No.
don't. Okay,
Quack,
don't even.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna go climb up on the ledge. There's nobody else. Is
That
gonna.
is what he said. What else could he have meant from that?
He had its whole life to share with us.
No, he didn't. It was a mute puppet. Do you hear?
Craig,
You hear the words he's saying?
I
Craig, you
heard
have
the
spent-
words that he said, and that is what I am trying to share with you. The words.
No, we all heard the same, and then you're hearing these words where he's saying he could share his life with me. Like there's something wrong there. It's wrong.
Is there a book or something that'll tell me how to bring this marionette back to life? Does someone have a potion?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh, jeez. This is gonna be great. I got a +5 on Arcana. 24.
Circle thinks that if he studies hard enough, he could animate this again someday.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Well, good.
All
for
I'm
you.
saying is I have a particular set of skills, and I defer to others when it comes to such things like magic and whatnot.
And that's all well and good if we're all in the
And
right
and
mood.
I have a
So,
particular rule that if something tries to kill me, you kill it back.
Yeah, this is a good rule, and I think that we should stick to it. We'll
I-
stay alive a lot longer.
I assure you, this is not
Important
the
principle.
worst thing out there. So perhaps we lost learning about something else by killing it. We will never know.
I'm gonna go climb on the bookshelves.
Okay.
Up to the ledge.
I can climb up and then try and string a rope down.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that'd be good because I'm only like 3 feet tall.
I'm gonna go over to Circle and. Did you want me to hold on to that for you? See if we could learn more from it later on, perhaps.
No, I'll carry it. That's
Fair
fine.
enough.
Oh, leave it here. It's going to kill you. No, I don't care. I don't know why. Never mind.
So
Put it in your
Matt,
bag.
Matt, it is small enough that you could put it into your bag.
I'll put it in my pack. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna start wiping the tears away and just start focusing on how the heck I'm gonna get this thing back to life.
I make a note to never sleep near Circle.
You let me
Ever.
know what you need to accomplish
Ever.
this goal.
There you go. So, you guys are on the floor below, and then you can see that there's this like ledge all the way around.
Yeah, I'll climb up there and start investigating.
So you guys start looking. Who all goes up there and who doesn't?
I
I'll follow.
thought I went up first and then
Yeah.
dropped the rope, but I rolled a 13 on my acrobatics. So
Is anyone? It's not hard. I mean, if
I'm
you guys push over a shelf, you can.
I'm convinced that Circle knows something, or is capable of learning something more from this. So I stick with them.
I'm gonna start looking at all these books, trying to find something. I got a 13 on investigation.
A 13 on investigation. Okay. So there's tons of books here. 13 really doesn't cut it. I mean,
That's about right.
people can. If anyone wants to give him the help action, he can do a.
Maybe I'll give him the help
Advantage.
action.
I was down there. I mean, I was. If it has anything to do with this marionette, I would be helping him.
Oh, I thought he went up top.
Yeah. Yep. I came up on top. I'm
Oh.
looking at.
He put the marionette in his bag and then climbed up with you
Then
guys.
probably not.
There is another marionette though, if you want to go look at that.
up here,
All I know is
No.
Circle said this
No, the one that you
particular marionette
Scattered.
knew something that we didn't. So
wanted to share its love with us.
Anyone else
Listen,
gonna investigate or
you
give
hear
him
him
help
say that.
action or?
Quag, you're not a dumb person.
no, Quag's not dumb. He's just too trusting.
Quag. Do you have any money on you, Quag?
There are bigger concerns out there than this here marionette. Is all I'm saying.
Quag, you know the Sun Folks ceremony of worshiping the sun and sitting out in it.
Yes, I am familiar.
And you are familiar with what happens when they stay too long in that sun and their mind is not right afterwards.
Well, I'm familiar with what that does to a sun lizard folk, yes.
Exactly. This is what I'm seeing happening here. He has spent too much time amongst these books, is in the library and other places, and this is the result.
I can't help but realize that you are comparing the sun to a book and a lizard folk to a scholar such as Circle. It seems like a bit of a stretch here.
It's an analogy, yes, but it applies.
Do we find anything?
Only one person investigated. He didn't do a good enough job. No one
I
offered
gave him
to
the help, but
did you?
I offered. Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you got to roll again, Matt.
Oh my gosh, it's not going to be any better.
Roll
Why?
a card. Roll a damn die. Stop using the electronic stuff.
That's your problem.
20.
Nice.
Ah, see? Real dice work. So
Nope.
Circle
Yeah,
looking
real
along-
dice.
That was electronic.
Matt,
Yeah,
Was it?
totally.
Yeah, it totally was.
Ugh, never mind then. You don't find shit. You
stand strong.
We ain't found shit.
Shit.
Exactly.
Combing the desert.
You find nothing because you know.
You actually find this book that has a big old middle finger on the cover.
Yep, pretty much. That's what you find. Nothing. Take that. So as you're looking at all these books, like nothing really stands out until you get to one book that has a it's so all these other ones are like academic books, and you get to one that looks like it's like a journal. And it's just different from everything else up here. Everything else up here is like someone wrote a book like about a topic. This one seems to be like hand. Not that everything wouldn't be hand done at this time period, but it's small. It's like a little personal journal, whereas everything else is like tomes.
What's
How
it?
about that?
It's. Can I read it?
Yeah, you can open it.
Oh man, I'm gonna try to read it. Sit down, get comfortable. Assume that we don't have anywhere to go.
So Circle just sits down and starts reading. And I'll get back to you in a second, Circle. It'll take you a little while.
I assume this has to do with that there marionette you grabbed earlier.
Probably.
Oops. What are the rest of you doing as he sits down and reads?
I guess on board, and these knobs aren't doing anything productive, so he's going to jump down and go look down that ladder.
Quag would spend a couple minutes watching over Circle and then also jump on that. Just keeping an eye out on the first floor, watching the front door, watching the trap door.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the other map. We can assume that Circle is up top. Sitting where I'm gonna put Circle up here.
I'd say
not up there. I'm gonna put him in the corner here, and I'll take the puppet.
Nobody put Circle in the corner.
Puppet.
Yeah.
everybody puts Circle in the corner. Let's be honest.
So what do you
I
guys
would
want?
watch Circle for a while and then just get bored and go back downstairs.
Yep. So you guys all come back downstairs. Circle's sitting up there with legs dangling over the side, reading a book.
Yeah, well, I think we should go down and check out what's down here, and then probably light this place on fire.
Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we going to light it on fire before or after we get
prepared.
Circle out?
We'll yell for Circle on our way out, and if he doesn't come, then I guess I don't know.
And I don't know.
Wow.
I'm giving him the opportunity. It's not like I'm murdering him. Just,
Circle
tell him my plans.
Circle has proven his usefulness. Is my only argument here.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Like, I'm not saying, like,
Okay.
I hope he comes with, but,
You can't force, man.
You got places to go.
Okay, so you guys go to the basement, leaving Circle up alone by himself.
Oh geez,
Yep.
there's things up there. That's creepy.
And you guys come down here, and you can see there are 4 more like frozen in place dudes with no eyes. And there are two. I use those sleeping people, but they're dead bodies, right? They're actually like something full on like stabbed them, whereas everything else is just frozen.
But they have eyes.
They too do not have eyes.
Ah. Ooh.
And it obviously looks like there's this is where they sleep, but on the center of the floor is also a big giant like everything else is like wood and crappy in this place. This is intricate like wood and metal. Anyone have Arcana or want to make an Arcana check?
I mean, I can try.
I have no reason to.
I do it at disadvantage.
17.
Roland thinks that it's a summoning circle.
Oh, we should not touch this. Do not touch this circle.
Ow.
And so the three standing nearest to it look like they just froze there. Again, this guy looks like he was like had time to try to run for the stairs. And the dead bodies are just like.
Can I discern, like, do these dead bodies look like they were ritually sacrificed, or are they just like heat of the moment murdered?
Looks like something stabbed them a bunch.
Doesn't look. But that doesn't look like organs were taken out or anything.
No.
I also recommend that you do not interact with those frozen bodies. They will likely decompose in front of your eyes.
Like this,
I'm
and
okay
then
with
I touch the
burning
one
this
next to me. Like, poke it. Like,
Yes.
do I see any treasure or anything?
I mean, some of the metal in that circle is probably gold.
Ooh. No.
What? Why?
No.
It probably won't hurt you.
I mean, I just want to throw this out there.
No.
And I know what I said before, but there is gold in that circle.
No.
Okay.
More importantly, that circle there might be used for more nefarious purposes, so perhaps we should disrupt it or prevent it from doing any more harm.
See, that's the smartest thing Quag said in at least 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes, yes. Does it look like I could easily like take out part of the circle?
We could probably find a settlement soon around here, and you could gamble and win money that way.
This is not about making money. This is about preventing the utter destruction of this here land.
Oh, right, Quag. But like, what if we could do that and make money?
How about this, Roland? If we burn the place to the ground and the gold circle is still there, then maybe.
All right, I know that's an amenable plan. I am fine with it. Let's light this place on fire and just leave.
All right. So as you guys are down there, circle, you're reading this, and there are some things that you've discerned from it. One, these guys are the followers of Orvas. Orvas seems to be some entity that these guys were worshiping. He is called Orvas, the blind that sees everything. You think that maybe they were warlocks and that was what they were, the being they were following. But the woman that wrote this seemed unsure of trying to summon him to the world. Right? Like maybe we don't bring him here. Like maybe that's not the best idea, right? Like,
well, that's
maybe they had a change of heart.
Sensible, I guess. Maybe.
Well, that's not even one of the gods of Filgrin, is it?
Nope. She also, towards the end of the writing, writes about a guy who showed up with creepy puppets. That's her
opinion.
That they that has been staying with them, who's interested in learning about Orvas, but that he makes her like uncomfortable.
Gee, I wonder why.
I think we should try to find this Orvas guy.
No one else knows about this, just you.
Right. That's.
Yep.
I mean, that's my
And then-
monologue. Like,
and
we
then
need
the
to
other
find this
stuff-
guy. Maybe
The
he
other
can help
stuff
bring.
is like we're getting close. We figure out a way to summon him. Blah 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 blah. Right.
Okay.
Like day-to-day things, but that's what you get as an overall understanding of this.
I'm gonna leave to go try to find the party and
Okay.
fill them in with what I've learned.
So you guys come up the stairs as Circle comes down off the second floor there.
Oh, good. You've come back. All right, let's light this place on fire and go.
Well, wait. I think I know what's going on here. So there's this.
You can tell us in the woods as we watch it burn.
Yeah, we're going to light
Well,
this on
Yes.
I don't know if we want to burn this place down quite yet.
fire.
Why?
We do.
Why not?
He's a funny man.
Right.
He's a funny guy.
Well, there's this.
Is
These guys here
Is there
are followers of
is there
Orvas.
more
is
of
his name.
those there marionettes? Is that why you don't want to burn it down?
No, that's just the extra.
Hmm.
But so we've got the guys here with missing their eyes. They're followers of this guy named Orvas. I think that the warlocks are trying to bring him back.
Would I know anything about that?
You could make a religion check. Why not?
As a cleric, I am not trained, but I got a 16.
You're not trained in religion.
'Cause of the
we don't know
cleric
that.
I am.
You've maybe have come across the name somewhere as like a Denzian of either the Abyss or the Nine Hells or something. You think that is probably a higher up like demon lord or something.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a demon. We're not messing with this. We're lighting this place on fire.
Well, I mean, one man's demon is another man's
No.
treasure.
Oh.
No,
No. One man's demon is another man's demon. That's how demons work.
I want to make sure that there's no living beings here in this hovel before we commit to such an act of violence.
We went down there. Everyone was dead.
That's fair, but it doesn't. There certainly didn't seem to be anybody there. Where did you want to check again?
Yeah, you go ahead and you check.
Just making that
Go
clear.
ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
You
So,
check.
so Quang, you are a creature of nature, and you know when the woods catch fire or the prairie catches fire, all the animals scurry out from it. So, this will happen here with this hut. So, clear your conscience.
I would just hate to lose any information that we may benefit from before we take such a drastic measure.
Yeah, did you see any living bodies? I've not seen any living bodies.
I didn't see any living bodies.
And it's not like they could tell us what they saw because they have no eyes.
Right. The one turned to dust, the other one was
Either-
stabbed.
It's either no eyes or creepy dolls.
I have a tinderbox and a torch in my inventory. I'm going to take out and
Okay,
light
so
a torch.
hold on. You guys are all standing where you're standing. I
Mm.
want you to walk out in the direction that you would walk out. So don't go through bookcases because you can't go through bookcases.
I'm going to be like right
What's
here.
that? Who did?
Me.
Okay.
Well, I'm right here.
Anytime a GM asks for very specific paths, information.
Are you guys putting oil anywhere to like?
I don't know if I have
Where
oil.
are
I will,
you?
but I don't think I have any.
All
If you have a lantern.
all I'm saying is we came here for a purpose. Our connections to the stalwart adventurers.
That's the path I would take, though.
Jesus, Circle goes the long way around.
They-
Circle, as you go up towards the corner, you do see the little silver like spiked daggery thing that the thing had laying on the floor.
Oh, yeah, I should probably pick that up.
I'd
I
go this way.
say
I'm gonna sit on the floor though first.
Sterling specifically requested that we clear
So
this
you
here
grab it?
lodge.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would be remiss to say that perhaps burning this down, is there any potential that keeping it upright is more beneficial to Sterling than burning it down. Just exploring
Look,
that
he's
idea.
going. At best, somebody else comes in here and does it. At worst, somebody else comes in here and uses that circle down there to summon whatever awful thing they wanted to summon.
Orvast?
I know Sterling seemed interested in this building, but I feel like he values design.
Hold on. You guys, they brought you guys like they're like, hey, here's your
Yeah, we
report,
chose
like,
this
what's in
show.
the area,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and it listed it. Sterling didn't have a thing one way or the other. He was just like, here's what our information from the society tells us,
Yeah.
and you guys chose to go there, and their
And
information said bandits.
Right,
Yeah,
and we're
this is
essentially
not
looking
bandits.
for artifacts.
And that no, I mean all
No.
I'm saying is if we burn this place to the ground, what does that tell Sterling and the League of?
That we dealt with the
Adventurers?
bandits and burned down their house. Like, I don't know.
That sort of sets a precedent, for better or for worse, is all I'm saying.
That we're going to kill all the bandits and then light their houses on fire.
Oh,
Like,
wait.
I don't.
Again,
What's the precedence?
I defer to Circle that perhaps we have more to learn.
I think
From
the
these-
less we defer to Circle at this point is best.
Roland, I think the most important thing that you could learn is you're not the expert in all manners. I deal with the natural.
Yes,
You
yeah.
seem to deal with the religious, and Circle perhaps deals
Sure,
with
yes.
everything
Let's
in
go with
between.
that. I don't think that's true. No.
Circle is got some book learning, but
If it comes to casting a spell, great. Circle can cast all his spells. But he's not going to go down there and summon a demon. That is not something I will let him do.
I'm the first to admit that I am not the subject matter expert in this here situation.
Okay, Quack, can I help you with this one? Demons are bad in all of their aspects. If we allow Circle to go down there and mutz with whatever's down there, there's going to be something bad that comes out of it.
That is not what I'm saying, but perhaps there are more experienced individuals who can learn something from this here. I just want to make sure that we are not jumping the proverbial shark and burning this place to the ground.
Okay, we'll do it democratically. If everyone who thinks this place is an evil hellhole that needs to burn to the ground, please raise your hand.
Well, when you put it like that, I mean, I certainly agree that this is an evil hellhole, but I do not want to waste the information that we may gain from it at the same time. It is a very one-sided argument that you are maintaining here.
Roland, my good friend, you are less familiar with the turtle people than maybe I. They are slow to come to a decision, and sometimes I feel like lighting a fire under their decision process is the best way to get them to move quickly. So
then I have lit the torch.
That is quite presumptuous, but all
Alright.
I'm saying is there were quite a few books and such that no one
Thrift begins
here,
lighting stuff on fire.
no one here could articulate what they meant, and burning it will be a complete waste of such resources. But I am only one in that here argument, so I will defer to the group.
So what did you guys see downstairs?
Thrift
Nothing.
began lighting bookshelves on fire.
I take the torch in my hand and I just like hook it behind me and
I
start
am-
walking.
I am certainly outnumbered in the argument that there is much more to learn here than you seem to
The
think.
circle leaf?
Oh, I mean, did I get this silver thing, whatever it was over
Oh
here?
yeah. It's its little like spike thing.
I will wait until Circle starts walking towards the door before I will not burn the place down with a minute.
Okay.
I'll start walking over there.
So
Ooh.
man, I need you to roll 2 12-sided dice.
Oh, God damn it.
Yes.
You picked it up. You picked up the knife. You picked it up.
I would argue there was quite a bit we could learn from this, but you
How to
seem
summon
to
demons?
disagree about this.
Do you want to know how to summon demons? I bet we could figure out how to summon demons.
I do not
I
know
want
what
to.
any
Here
of
we go.
those words mean, even when you put them together.
Oh, 2 3s.
And that is
So
exactly
6.
why I argued against this.
So 6. I need you to mark that down, Matt. The 6, not like 2 3s as a 6.
Okay.
Because that's the base percentage of failing for it when you use it. Remember, magic items in this world don't
Oh, yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so that's your how much it's already used up. And then every time you use it, you're going to on a 20-sided roll, and if you roll under it, it breaks, and if you don't, it goes up by more. Or no, percentile. I'm sorry, you're gonna roll percentile. Try to go under it, and then you'll roll a 12-sided to add that to its degrading properties.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys walk out and light this thing on fire. Now what?
Well, I'm definitely gonna just do another one over on all the books as I'm walking out.
I would stay with Circle. Circle, I agree. There
Do you
seems
grab
to
any,
be...
or do you just look at them all?
No, I'm just looking.
Circle, point out anything you
Is there-
think might be worth.
Is there anything you're looking
another-
for?
Just anything that has to do with like maybe resurrecting the love of your life or something.
You point something out, I will make sure that it makes it out of here in one piece.
Roll a sheer luck check. I need you to get an 18 or higher.
I
my
am
gosh.
there helping, whatever that means.
You can roll twice.
That means since they're both rolling electronic dice,
I rolled a 20, a 10 and a 20.
I have not rolled electronic dice once since playing with you guys, but I'm ready to do so.
As you're leaving,
I rolled a
You see
10
a
and a
book?
20.
as you're leaving, you see a book on golems and animating inanimate objects.
It has taken everything in my power not to, because I'm so petty.
That may be one of
And
the
you
reasons
can,
why we
you
love
can
you,
toss
Alex.
that in your bag and take it with you.
I'm taking it with, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm the first to admit that I am not the subject matter and everything, and it appears exceptionally obvious that Circle fills many gaps that I am not capable of doing. So I will encourage you to continue to do what you are an expert in.
I mean, I think we would stick around to make sure it doesn't set the forest on fire around it.
Yeah.
Things like that as best we could. But
All right. So you guys watch it burn. Sounds like a plan.
Does it burn?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh yeah. It's old dry wood. And,
Just,
and there's lots of paper inside. So
Yeah.
I just wish you were all willing to admit that you were not the experts in this here decision.
no. What you said was you were not the subject matter.
Yeah, you did say that's what you
I
should say.
did, but I wish that you would all admit that as well.
We are not the subject matters. But when it comes to demons, I believe Roland is the expert.
I could twinkle my little holy symbol. Yes, light the
You've always
rays.
been one, I fear. But
so now what do you guys want to do?
Where's this
Watch this
island?
place burn for a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll eventually burn down. I mean,
should we go see if the nightmares have found their island, or should we head back to a town and see if we can contact Sterling and acquire a new mission?
I can bring up the map too.
My only concern is, I forget who it was, but someone said this is a competition, and I do not wish to compete against another group that is hoping to make this world a better place.
Who said it was a
No.
competition?
We are all trying to make it a better place. It's simply we're going to be better at making it a better place so that our benefactor Sterling benefits more and therefore he rewards us better.
I could not disagree more than my initial assessment of what you just shared with us. We are not in competition. We are all working together to make this place a better world.
Sure. Cooperation. Yes. We cooperate in the competition with each other.
I can't help but think that you are just saying that to appease my current situation and what I believe in. But I'm only one of 5, so I defer to the overall group.
It was less to appease than to fool you into believing that I was agreeing with you.
Well, I think that very definitively proves that you believe one thing other than the other.
Did we choose to work for any of the other people?
That is not the question. It's all about making this world a better place to live in.
Yes. But would we not benefit our benefactor who is helping us do that by benefiting him?
Would we not
More than the
benefit
others benefit?
the entire populace of this here state by making this a better place to live, regardless of allegiances?
I'm actually curious about this island, so whatever we decide to do, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's going to make the world a better place or anything, but, you know.
It certainly cannot hurt by checking in, making sure things are doing
Well,
well.
after this whole event, I'm wondering if things might, well, anyway, never mind.
We should burn more buildings.
We should. That is, I think, what I have learned from this entire experience.
I could not disagree more with that assessment.
Yes, but you are not the subject matter here, and there are 5 others.
And thus,
number that agree.
And thus, we will go to the island to make the world a better place, question mark.
Arvin, there will be people for you to fight who find your scar offensive.
Once again, I will argue that regardless of those humanoids that are a defect upon the world, there are much worse individuals than those who wish to make a profit on the misfortune of others.
Well, yeah, right. That's super. Yeah.
Yes, like demons.
Yeah, right.
Precisely.
Do you know what a demon is?
I certainly know that those individuals are particularly worse than what we just encountered.
Okay. Just checking.
It's a derogatory term.
He is not the subject matter on demons.
Yes, I see that.
The SME on demons.
Are you? Is that what you're suggesting?
No. But I do not. I don't think they are just simply worse than the other guy.
I don't think no.
They are just
There's no degrees there. It's just
all I'm saying.
What exactly do you want to do, other than tell us that we aren't doing the right thing?
I have not argued that we are doing the wrong thing in this entire time. I'm just saying that regardless of what we encounter, there are certainly worse things out there in this world. Humans are only capable of doing such horrible things, but the aberrations and elementals and horrible creatures out there are capable of doing a significantly worse thing, and those seem to originate from the desert up upon the north.
Yeah, unless they summon a demon.
So you would like to go to the north?
All I say is these bandits that we came upon here seem to be capable of a great many dangerous and evil things, but they pale in comparison to the awful and powerful things that the desert is capable of producing.
Okay. I'd love to sit and argue some more, but I think I actually do a bit.
Is the NyQuil kicking in there, Jake?
Yeah. I have it for about 10 minutes now. So. I just wanted to see where this was going.
So wherever you guys wanted to.
I got to tell you that right now it seems to be going around and around and around, which is appropriate since we have a wizard named Circle.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
If you want to keep
now in love with a puppet.
All I say is that the the humanoids are quite focused on one particular thing, but there are much more dangerous creatures and whatnot coming from the north. So
if you guys want to keep playing with characters unassigned and like playtest campaign.
Hey, feel better, Jake.
Yeah, I need to. I got more stuff to move tomorrow. So.
The virulent vector, also known as children, have no mercy.
We've had such luck this whole year, and then my wife's out real bad.
Decades
So,
ago,
anyway,
when my eldest was about 3 or 4, they had a little something, and a friend of ours named Trevor, who bragged about not having thrown up in like 7 or 8 years, decided that his immune system could withstand any small child could possibly bring near him.
so,
He spent the next 3 days sick, so
yeah,
that was fun.
never underestimate the power of a child's push.
I got to tell you, because of all the mask wearing, I have not had a better year ever for not getting sick.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been home all year, so I haven't been sick, and so all of a sudden, she brings one. Like she has the sniffles for like a couple hours on Wednesday, and then like I'm laid up on Friday. Like
Does she go to daycare?
She's in preschool.
Yeah.
Yep. See, Ben's old enough that they all wear masks all the time. So.
Yeah. Yep. That'd be nice.
Doesn't matter if all Jake's saying is if it gets past the mask and a 3-year-old brings it home,
what I'm saying
is, and then passes it on.
Preschoolers touch everything. I couldn't imagine trying to keep preschoolers having 1, their mask up, 2, not sharing things.
Well, they don't like preschoolers aren't required to have masks on at all. Actually, unless they're so that's why. But she hasn't brought a single thing home all year, which I thought was weird. But then all of a sudden. Now,
so basically, you were due.
Yeah, I'm sure. It was a numbers game.
It's called preschool. It's death.
And the weird thing is they even had a COVID case in like November in her classroom. I didn't catch it then. And then I get this stupid cold in April.
Wow.
So,
we'll feel better, man.
Yeah. See you guys.
Good luck with the move.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It is so fun to watch you guys play. Like just the.
I'm so torn, man.
It's truly not what I do to you guys, but what you do to yourselves.
Oh yeah.
It's so tough.
I'm absolutely certain, Bill, you set this up as a competition.
I did not.
You did.
It was a competition to get hired, right? There's like 75 people.
Exactly. We're different teams, pitted against each other.
No,
get the job.
They're trying to benefit the world and figure out how to get north and how to get across the ocean, and if there's things in all these places that could help.
And the first one to get across gains glory.
No, no one said that.
Well, no, I mean, he's right in the sense that if you got across the ocean, you'd be famous. But I didn't set it up as a competition. That's how your person interpreted it.
I'm shocked that John would suddenly take things in a whole new direction.
Yeah, didn't see that coming.
Never happened before.
No,
never.
But